Hey there everybody, Jason here, and today we're going to be doing another unboxing. This one's a little bit cooler than some of the other ones, maybe, depends on like what you're into. I'm a little bit of a tech head, but I don't often always get the chance to get into a lot of tech outside of like gaming. But this time I've actually got my hands on a Samsung Gear S3 Frontier. And I got this because like I upgraded my phone. Managed to get a deal on this. I got it for like 50 bucks. Because it was like part of the Black Friday deal. So I have always actually wanted one of these, but I just wanted to wait until I upgraded my phone to actually get it. So now was my actual chance. So let's actually break into this and see what we have. I like its little case. Ooh, pretty. Okay, so Samsung Gear 3 the Gear is basically a smartwatch designed to work with Samsung mobile devices as well as other Android operating devices as well. It's been out for this particular model has only been out for like a few days as of the time of me making this video. I think it came out on the 18th and today is what, like the 30th? But anyway, so nice little seals on the side there, and I cracked those, and here we go. So here's the actual watch. It's a bit bigger than some of the other watches have been from what I've been reading. I haven't really had a chance to play around with many of these, so this is going to be the first time that I've actually ever really been able to do anything with it. So this video is going to sort of be done in two parts because I also got an upgraded phone to go with it, but I had to wait for them to actually be mailed to me. So the phone happened to be delayed a couple days, whereas this one got here like today. However, like they told me that they were both going to get here like the same time, but that's okay. I mean, stuff like this happens. So basically, just looking at it right now, it's got its bezel, which is right here, which allows it to select certain things. It's got back, and then power and home. Let's go ahead and take off that nifty little screen protector there. And then, let's see, it's got a couple little things here for keeping the bands in order. Let's go ahead and take those off. I'm excited. I like the idea of a watch that sort of like is able to do everything that my phone can do. Because that's what this one can actually do. Like, it doesn't actually require a phone to be like around it anymore. Like, basically it's quite literally like its own independent thing. It's got its own phone number and everything. Let's see, on the back here it's got another little protective cover as well as some stickers, which I am probably gonna have to take off because I hate stickers like this. I really do. But anyway, it's pretty nice. I like it. The watch band actually feels really nice. It's got like a certain heft to it too. I wonder if it'll actually power up. And it does. So there we go. Samsung Gear S3 Frontier. I know that you probably can't see it very well, but that's okay, and I do apologize for that. So it's just booting up. And again, the second part of this is actually going to be me getting this all set up and testing it, which will happen once I actually get the phone in a couple days. Hopefully it comes a little bit faster than that, but that's okay. I could probably try to pair it with my current phone, but I don't know how well that would actually go. So right now it's giving me a prompt to download the Samsung Gear on the phone. So I'm going to sort of ignore that for right now. And we're just going to put this down, although I really do want to play with it more. Let's check out what else is inside this. So I take off this little guy, and inside here we've got the, let's see, we've got a micro USB charging cable. We also have, I think this is the dock. Because the phone itself charges wirelessly. So let's peel off that guy. And then, let's see here. Come on, where are you actually attached? There we go. Peel off that one. So it's actually a pretty nice looking dock. It's very simple. I think the watch just sort of nestles itself. Yeah, basically it just sort of sits like that. And obviously when it's charging, it's going to say that it's charging. This light will light up. And then the USB plug itself will plug into the back right here. It's pretty nice. I've never actually had like a wireless charging device. So I also have this guy, which I don't know what this is. Oh, why do they need like some super special fancy cloth thing for this? So this is just the charging block. It's okay. And then in here I've got the quick start guide. So I'm gonna go over this, and then basically when I get the phone in a couple days, hopefully. Oh, what's this? Oh, it's a smaller watch band. Okay, well that's actually kind of nice, because I don't necessarily know if I need something this big. I'm just going to put it on real quick, just to see sort of how it feels, because from what I've been hearing, the biggest complaint about it is the size and the weight. And while it is a big watch, I don't necessarily mind that too much. I actually, like the watches that I have, like just fashion watches or whatever, those are a bit bigger on their own too, so I don't necessarily mind that. And this is basically about as big as those watches are. The nice thing too is that if you have, I think it's like, what is it? It's a size 22 watch band. You can basically put whatever you want on this watch. So if you wanted to replace this black like rubber band with anything else like a leather band or something like that, you absolutely could. But yeah, like it already seems like nice and responsive. The bezel will basically swap back and forth here, like the actual like it works nicely. But anyway, that'll be it right now. I almost feel bad starting this video right now, where I want to play around with it, but I can't. But yeah, I'll be back, and when I come back, I'll be basically trying out the watch and getting it synced up with my phone and seeing how that goes, and I'll sort of describe that process and how I feel about it. But yeah, see you guys soon. Be right back. Alright, so I'm back again, and I'm ready to finish talking about the Samsung Gear. So I've spent about almost a week with the watch, this guy right here, and I realized pretty soon after I'd actually opened it and finished the video that I recorded that I didn't actually need my new phone to use it. So I actually set up the watch with my older phone and started using it with that while I was waiting for my new phone to actually get here. The new phone doesn't really make any much difference as far as like what the Gear can actually do. It just basically is a new phone. So that being said, what are my experiences with the Gear so far? So basically, I've been using this thing for payments, phone calls, texting, almost everything that I've had to do using a phone, including like payments and like scheduling and things like that, since I actually picked it up. Which is actually kind of nice. I thought that it would be a little bit awkward and weird to get used to, but it was surprisingly easy. It took me about like 3 text messages to really like fully understand how like writing to text works, which is actually like surprisingly easy. And it sort of uses a lot of the same style of writing cues that just writing on your actual phone touchscreen actually uses. But it also has like voice to text, which also works incredibly well as well. Overall, it's a solid piece of tech. I like it. I've gotten about like 3 to 4 days of solid use out of it on a single charge, and I've tried to push it to its limits. Like I try to basically let it go all the way down before I have to recharge it. Sorry about all the real weird random edits. I was cleaning and apparently I kicked up a little bit too much dust and allergies. But anyway, it was very intuitive. So overall, like my whole thoughts on like an actual like smartwatch are overly positive. I now like find myself leaving my phone on silent and more just relying on my watch. I don't necessarily rely on my phone so much until I need to like check like larger applications. And for the most part, any sort of notification, text message, phone call I can reply to straight from my watch, which is nice. I like it. The other thing that I like about it is the fact that it's incredibly customizable. I haven't been able to customize sounds just yet, as I haven't quite figured out how to do it. but I've been able to customize the watch face. And so, now that I'm not actually on there, I actually have like my own custom watch face on the watch itself, and it's one that I've actually designed myself. And I actually have 2 of them on here. The cool thing is that I'm actually trying to put them, and I know that you can't see it, but basically I just wanted to show that I've actually created the 2 of them. I showed them off on Instagram and everything like that, and I'm actually trying to get them up on the Samsung like Galaxy apps storefront, just completely for free. It's just something cool that I can do extra for this watch that I can actually share with other people, which is also very neat. I'm going to continue using this. I'm actually quite glad that I've entered the realm of like wearables, and it has made my life like a little bit easier as far as like I can use this to pay for almost everything that I pay for. But anyway, that's basically going to do it. I was expecting it to be a lot different than this, but it ended up being like incredibly easy and fun to use. And I'll probably do a little bit of a video on like how to put together a watch face for this, just as a little bit of a tutorial, because I found that like a little bit hard to get into, even though like it's basically it's easy, but still somewhat tricky. But yeah. I will post a link to another video up around the sides, and if you like the content you see here, don't forget to subscribe by clicking the round circle, which is going to appear like somewhere around my face. But yeah, let me know down in the comments what you think of things like the Samsung Gear, or even like the Apple Watches. Smartwatches are great, and they're becoming like a huge thing now. Did you get yours on a great deal like I did? But yeah, we'll see you guys later. Bye-bye for now. Nice little seals on the side here, so I crack those, and there we go.